good morning, or wherever it may be. You may be afternoon, you may be just waking up, you may be just getting up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Brash and the Brazen Show, everything where we give you the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest. And as we always do, following Raw, SmackDown, and PLEs, we get your comments, your views, your review, most importantly, from the channel members. And remember to become a channel member, donate, become a super thanks donation below with your credit card. Ladies and gentlemen, that keeps the show running, it keeps the show going. Most importantly, yeah, though, becoming a channel member really helps out the channel. But what was your review? What was your view? 50,000-foot look at what we got from SmackDown last night. Was it intriguing? Was it compelling? Was it entertaining? Was it dull? Was it boring? Did it leave you wanting more? Did it get you more invested? Did it get you more interested into the Survivor Series? Because we have breaking dramatic updates on the Survivor Series in this episode as the video goes along. But what to you, viewers, what to you was the match of the night? The moment of the night, the angle or the storyline of the night? What intrigued you, or what left you? Did it leave you to say, oh, I'm changing the channel, I've seen enough, I've had enough, I'm going to watch the highlights on youtube.com? Or this is a SmackDown I could go back and watch again and again? Was there any surprise? Was there any shocks? What to you was SmackDown last night? Because without you, there is no Sean's View. Who was the superstar of the night? We cover that and much more here on Sean's View Entertainment, where we settle the score. Now, we have a lot of dramatic updates. We have a lot of unforgettable news to get into. We have a lot of headlines to break. So let's not waste any more of your valuable time here on the Brash the Brazen, where we raise the bar to all-time new levels and heights. Your home, as you know, this is your home for WWE news, rumors around the clock. Today's update is extremely difficult, viewers. And honestly, very sad. We opened up with a very sad morning, just like we do our regularly very sad WWE night videos. Because last night, SmackDown didn't just give us a shocking moment. It may have just collapsed Survivor Series 2025 as we know it. Yes, you heard that right. It may have collapsed. It may have canceled. It may have thrown plans into flux, ladies and gentlemen. Multiple sources, insiders, and even rumors backstage are suggesting what we got last night was so big, so unexpected, and so disruptive on the Blue Brand of SmackDown on the USA Network that the WWE could be now canceling or rewriting huge Survivor Series WarGames 2025 as of today. Yes, you heard that right, as of today. Let's start with the moment that changed absolutely everything. Cody Rhodes was brutally attacked outside his tour bus on SmackDown, although it happened also inside, but he was almost like falling outside of the bus. A shocking, violent assault delivered at the hands of former WWE Champion Drew McIntyre and members of The Vision. The camera showed Cody bleeding, gasping, barely able to stand, his clothing ripped, the bus door smashed behind him. And WWE officials scrambling around, yelling for help. Obviously not a good scene for Cody Rhodes last night, as this intensifies things going into the Survivor Series. This wasn't a typical backstage beatdown. This was meant to send a message. Several reports claim that WWE talent backstage fell absolutely silent while this was being filmed, not because it wasn't playing, but because the intensity was so dramatic that it shifted the tone of the entire SmackDown. And from that moment forward, the internal plans for Survivor Series reportedly all fell apart. We are in the middle of a Survivor Series collapse. Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Matches rewritten, segments pulled, names removed, teams reshuffled, announcements delayed. WWE reportedly canceled several matches, and the sheets are talking about it the moment that the incident, and I'm talking about the dirt sheets, the websites, the newsletters. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a very sad WWE morning update. A superstar attack angle has forced WWE to chaos, and they're now scrambling to fix the premium live event known as the Survivor Series. I told you, and I said it multiple times, that November is always a November to remember. Not like the September to remember that the AEW produces, that the AEW ultimately puts on. Now, if you appreciate the daily grind and want to support the channel, don't forget you can drop a super thanks donation below at any time in the comment section by using your credit card or becoming a channel member. It helps keeps us going every single day around the clock, and I will never stop for all of you. Now, one of the craziest developments going on involves John Cena and Dominik Mysterio in the Intercontinental Championship. First, it was canceled backstage. Oh, yeah, it was confirmed. It was canceled. Then it disappeared from internal rundowns. Then it was removed from early web drafts. And then, and only then, WWE suddenly added it back to WWE.com because originally it was going to be Dominik Mysterio defending the Intercontinental title against Rey Mysterio. This was reported a couple of weeks ago, but then it was changed. It was rewritten. This goes to show you how quick, how fast the WWE can escalate and change things or enhance it or completely pull it. This proves how out of control the Survivor Series situation really is because, again, now it is confirmed it is back on. John Cena, Dominik Mysterio for the Intercontinental title at the Survivor Series, where there's a massive rumor going out there that Rey Mysterio, for the first time in his WWE career, now I know he was a heel, I know he was a bad guy in WCW for a short time, was Rey Mysterio, but there's rumor and speculation that to get Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio back together on WWE television, that Rey Mysterio could rejoin and be friends and be back as the father, the real father of Dominik Mysterio by turning heel and joining the Judgment Day. You want to talk about a twist. Imagine Rey Mysterio in the Judgment Day. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that. We got breaking news as concerns another collapse for the Survivor Series and some very sad news morning update. And then there's the women's division that got hit. Charlotte Flair pulled out of WarGames last week, citing trust issues with Rhea Ripley, a storyline reason, but one that forced WWE to completely restructure the team. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch's returns. That's where things get even more chaotic, viewers, okay? AJ Lee and Becky Lynch made their returns to SmackDown and were immediately inserted into the WarGames structure. Changes everything once again. Change, evolve, cancellations, all these things going on about WarGames. Dream Team scrapped. WWE was also reportedly working on a big Dream Team idea. Cody Rhodes, John Cena, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins. But due to the attack, the injuries, internal disagreements, and returning talent and surgeries like Seth Rollins, sources say that the plan was shelved. Again, this was the original team. Cody Rhodes, John Cena, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins. But we all know what happened with John Cena and Seth Rollins. Now let's go over what SmackDown actually gave us because we got a spoiler for Sheamus's WWE replacement in the Last Time Is Now tournament as Sheamus is now attacked. Sheamus is now injured again, throwing everything up in the air for Survivor Series in future SmackDown and Raw episodes. As you can see, this is major and this is gigantic at this stage of the game. Illinois Dragunov defeated J.D. McDonough with the U.S. title on the line, a technical masterpiece. Dragunov retains in what was a thriller match. Carmelo Hayes defeats Bronson Reed. Tournament continues. Count-out finish. Rumors say Triple H wasn't happy backstage. DIY defeat Frazier and Axiom Tag Team Division momentum. WWE reportedly wants DIY strong going into December. Penta defeats Finn Balor. Upset of the night. Big moment for Penta. This result may affect WarGames booking. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch return. The women's division explodes with star power. Cody Rhodes attack. The moment that destroyed Survivor Series plans. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Now, if you're enjoying the news and want to keep Show Entertainment strong, consider dropping a super thanks donation below. It truly supports the channel. Or remember to hype up the video below with the hype button. Insiders describe last night's atmosphere as tense, confused, and emotionally rattled. Producers reportedly paused rehearsals, scripts rewritten, matches were paused or removed. That is crucial and major to the update. Big rumor we got to get into. Triple H rewriting the entire event. There's a rumor that Triple H stayed late into the night rewriting Survivor Series card from scratch due to the SmackDown fallout, real-life talent availability, injuries, surgeries, creative disagreements, last-minute returns, and the Cody Rhodes angle being bigger than actually planned. Now, here's some gossip where some talent aren't happy. And here is the gossip of the situation, according to those in the know at this time. Some talent reportedly weren't thrilled about how rushed the new WarGame structure feels. Others believe that the Cody angle overshadowed too many storylines from the Blue Brand of SmackDown on the USA Network last night. Here's another big rumor escalating and dominating the sheets right now, the websites, the newsletters. Survivor Series matches for WarGames could be removed entirely. This doesn't mean the whole PLE is canceled. Oh, no. But one or more WarGames matches may be completely removed. Now we're talking about the real consequences in this report, guys. The Cody Rhodes attack was designed to reshape WWE's direction, but nobody expected this level of fallout. John Cena, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes Drew McIntyre, breaking news on all those superstars and all those components, all involved in changes. These 4 names are said to be the center of the creative storm. When these 4 are involved, everything moves fast. Talent reactions. Multiple members of the locker room were reportedly shaken by the tone of the attack segment. Some thought it went too far. Others thought it was the best angle that WWE has done on SmackDown in recent memory. Could the Survivor Series be saved? As of this morning, the event is not canceled, but several matches are. Rewrites, WarGames. Again, guys, a lot of different variants of things we're seeing and we're hearing that could completely change the Survivor Series as we know it, as we see it. Now, here's what to watch for today, guys, because you know we do multiple videos a day. Remember to click that bell, subscribe, turn on all notifications. Here's what to watch for today. With Cena versus Dominik Mysterio, will it still stay on the card? Will Cody Rhodes be cleared for WarGames? Will Charlotte actually return or turn heel? Will Triple H pull the trigger on a full rewrite again? Will the Dream Team concept be revived? Now, this one is the saddest morning in WWE this year, guys. Not because someone was injured in real life, but because the emotional fallout from this attack from the Blue Brand of SmackDown last night has shaken everything in the company. Now, remember to subscribe now and click the bell for real-time updates on everything WWE. Turn on all notifications and always watch Sean View Entertainment. Remember, even if you've clicked the bell and you've turned on all notifications, I'm still hearing people saying, Sean, I clicked the bell, I turned on all notifications, I became a channel member, I donated, but I still don't get your videos. That is why I want you to, right now, on your phone, your laptop, your TV, write on a piece of paper, a sticky note, watch my show around the hour. Always search up Sean View on YouTube or Google. Always search up my name because I will never stop. I will never go away. I will never end. I will just keep going and going. Again, guys, I've said it. I am like the Energizer Bunny. I don't stop. I just keep going for the flow of the show. There is no repeats. There's no rewinds. There's no slow mode. We just go as it is because the situation is what it is here on Sean's View Entertainment. Again, please drop a super thanks if you want to support the channel and keep these daily updates coming because, again, I don't just do one video a day. I do multiple videos a day. I come to you because I care about the viewers, the fans, the subscribers. It is always about the experience. It's about the build-up. It's about the anticipation here on Sean's View Entertainment because there will be no trepidation. Now, in other bonus material, other bonus news, ladies and gentlemen, WWE SmackDown spoilers have leaked online, but we're not going to reveal it here. We're not going to give you the results and the spoilers here, but WWE did tape SmackDown after the other SmackDown, the live SmackDown, went off the air last night. Becky Lynch blindsided AJ Lee after getting added to the Women's WarGames match during SmackDown. WWE has revealed the brackets for the Last Time Is Now tournament, and the Last Time Is Now tournament sees 2 dramatic matches during the 11/21 WWE SmackDown. And what do you think about Axiom being unmasked during WWE SmackDown last night? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Heavily promoted segment rescheduled. Again, guys, all these changes, all these cancellations, all these rewrites, and we're talking about yet another one. Heavily promoted segment rescheduled during the 11/21 WWE SmackDown. Massive upset goes down in the Last Time Is Now tournament during the 11/21 WWE SmackDown. Logan Paul busted with cheat sheet during WWE SmackDown promo. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that. Because it is indeed just that. It is all about your emotions. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, at this hour, at this time, we are working on yet another revolting development. Yes, another revolting development that you're going to soon not want to miss here on Sean's View Entertainment, where we fill you in and give you everything you know to keep you in the know. If it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. Plenty more to come throughout the day, every day, multiple times a day. Your one-stop source, the unapologetic Sean View Entertainment.